Hello, Taurus. How are you, my bull gang? Thank you for clicking here. I appreciate you already. Thank you so much for all the ways that you love me. I always like to get out the gratitude at the beginning. Being in the comments, thank you for your thumbs up and all the ways that you love me, the booking of your appointments. I've been so blessed to get to know a lot of you. Thank you so much for trusting me with your energy. All right, Taurus, here we go. This is just a reading that I'll come back and drop during the week for you. Thank you so much for eating up these readings so ravenously. It's what keeps me coming back and sprinkling them on you within the week. Thank you so much for doing that. All right, here we go. Taurus, I'm not going to date or time this whenever you find it. Whenever it finds you, whether that's through the YouTube bell or not. We've got self-esteem and gratitude. Just talking about gratitude a second ago. We've got happiness. What a great combination of cards. Wow. Happiness says I am aware that being happy means I am on the right path. Say it louder for the ones in the back. It's the truth. Look, if your life is full of drama and sadness and anguish and it's all them and it's never you, you're on the wrong path. Because when you are on the right path is the way to go. There isn't any resistance. And I'm not saying any resistance. You're always going to come up against things you're going to battle against at some point. But generally, the right path is the path where you're happy. It's not where all the drama is. I'm telling you, it's not. Okay, so the self-esteem here, it says, I possess gifts of the soul that benefit me and others. And gratitude, I'm thankful for this life and the opportunities that it presents. Look, I think that somebody here is a light worker. So you're someone who uses your gifts to benefit others. It says, I possess gifts of the soul that benefit me and others. I love that. And I feel the thing that you teach probably is gratitude. Yeah, I think so. I'm thankful for this life and the opportunities that it presents. I love it. Very nice. I feel like people come to you because you're grounded, the green, right? Also because you speak, the blue is the throat chakra, which rules Taurus, and also because you speak honestly. You're someone who's quite grounded in the way that you speak. And it's because your third eye is open. That's what all the violet is, right? It's your third eye is open. So you're able to speak on things that maybe other people aren't sure about, but you are sure about those things. I feel like I am talking to someone who is on a path of gratitude, which is growing the self-esteem and contributing to your happiness. I love it. Good for you. Gosh, bravo. That's hard work. It really is. All right, tell me about Taurus, please. Ooh, okay, well, we'll throw it over here first before we put it on the table. Oh, it's orphaned. Oh my goodness. Look, Taurus, you've been feeling alone. You've been feeling like you're fighting this life's battles by yourself. You feel like you're on the battlefield alone. That's what it feels like. That's what orphaned feels like. That there are people in your life, I feel, that come to you for advice and they know that you're honest and they know your third eye is open. But I want to say to you that they orphan you. Like they don't really, unless they need this energy from you, it feels like they're not really paying attention to you. We have card number 5. Yeah, feeling in lack, feeling alone, feeling like there's nobody out there for me. And for some of you, this could be platonic. For some of you, this is romantic. But I feel like, you've changed your life so much with gratitude, I want to say. And it says that you're thankful for life and the opportunities that it presents. I think that this is just another obstacle. It's just one more obstacle that's going to test your happiness or whether you're on the right path. Because I feel like at times you feel like you're a lone ranger and that you're doing it all yourself and that people have kind of turned their back on you. But you still stay in gratitude because you know that it's growing you into this great solid person. Look, you're already sharing yourself with people in a way that's quite healing. And I think it's because you know what it feels like to be in the orphaned energy. You know what it feels like to be tossed aside or just somebody turned their back on you. And I feel like you're trying to help other people chop wood, work on it, right? It's all about hard work. Like, you just don't sit around sitting on your prayer pillow eating bonbons expecting that you're going to have all of this divine wisdom dropped on you. That's not how it works. You have to go through hard times. You have to sometimes break away from the pack to walk your own path, because the pack is not really getting you where you need to be. Because this ultimately is it's a game that you walk alone. You know, it is. And ultimately, that's what it is. At least I think that's what I'm getting from the orphaned card, because I feel like you've been the one who's been fighting alone. And it's been hard work. Got card number 42, which is a 6. I want to say that in the future, you're about to get some reciprocity. Someone who has also been in this energy of feeling alone or feeling orphaned, but being grateful nonetheless, being grateful for all of the opportunities that have been presented up to here. Someone like you is also going through some sort of an orphan stage. Because 4 and 2 is 6, it tells me, because of the brown and the green, it tells me 6 pentacles. So it tells me that you're about to get some reciprocity after feeling in lack for a period of time. All right, bottom of the deck, time for a nap. Whew. Sister, say it again for the ones in the back. Okay, so time for a nap and yang. For some of you, look, this is masculine energy. I'm just saying, for some of you, you're waiting on a masculine and they're napping on it right now. I'm just going to say, and I'm not to say that they're lazy, but I feel as though somebody's either healing themselves or doesn't get enough rest and is now finally resting, or, you know, time for a nap is a place where you can dream. Maybe person's dreaming. I want to say, if you're waiting on a masculine, yeah, it's not right now. Somebody's cleaning up some stuff in their life here. Could be you, could be them. And it feels like the nap is telling me, the yang is the masculine energy, tells me that if you're waiting on a masculine, that person might be in a healing stage right now. Feels like they're feeling alone too, though. All right, let's take a look at some tarot. Where are we going here? Okay. Here we go, Taurus. Tell me more about Taurus, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter. Tell me more about the Bull Gang. If you are interested in a private read, please look in the description. You'll find what you need there. All right, here we go, Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Tell me about Taurus. Y'all, I don't know what the timeline is. This isn't tomorrow. I'm just saying. I think sometimes people come here and they watch videos and they think, okay, well, I'm just going to wait here. It's supposed to happen next week. But, you know, I've done readings where it didn't transpire for 3 years. So it is what it is. Speaking of which, this looks very earthy to me as I look at it. Very slow moving energy, it feels like. Okay. All right. Self-esteem. I possess the gifts of the soul that benefit me and others. I really do feel like you're a person who speaks up for others, that you're someone who does it just because it's the right thing to do. So you might be someone who's invested in charities, or, you know, you don't have to formally stand in a food line and help people eat. I mean, you could be someone who just helps people around you. Like, you know, people might feel like you're really intelligent. Maybe you hold some Aquarius energy. Of course, Libra, Gemini are here as well in a general reading, but you might be someone who others see that is very smart. And I want to say that with the King of Swords energy, it's like people trust you to make the decision that's best for everyone involved. People trust you because you're always going to be honest with them regardless. So you could be someone who's a light worker, and people might come to you for readings and get pissed off with you when you don't give them the Disney ending, right? But you're always going to say the truth first. You're always going to be transparent and honest. We have gratitude. I'm thankful for this life and the opportunities it presents. Look at this. Taurus, there's no way that if you've done the work, all of the work up to here, and you know you've worked hard on you, spent that time alone, 1 year, 2 years, being in a hermit mode, working on the self, there's just no way that you're not getting your 2 of Cups sometime this month. I feel like the gratitude tells me that somebody's about to speak up, somebody who sees the situation clearer, someone who wants to speak what's on their heart. You know, the rainbows always remind me of probably same-sex couples. The rainbows, right? That's what it feels like. It feels like, look, I have all these rainbows and I'm going to give you some of my rainbow. Yeah. It's kind of beautiful. So I feel like for a lot of you, there is going to be some sort of love that is going to present itself. And I want to tell you, it's because you've been deep in gratitude for whatever it is that you've got, what you're doing. I don't care how little or how much. I don't care if you've got eight bedrooms and 14 bathrooms, or if you got barely 1 bedroom. It doesn't matter. I think that you're practicing gratitude by yourself. And I want to say it's changing your life. Look, maybe you don't know it so far. Maybe you haven't felt it yet. But Jupiter's in your sign until the 24th of May. There's still a lot of time for some really crazy good things to come along. So I feel like the work you've done, Taurus, for yourself is changing your life. I feel like it's changing your life right now, and you might not even know it. We have chop wood, hard work, right? Really hard work, but it's got to be done. I mean, if you have a house that is completely heated with wood back in the day, you didn't chop wood, you died, right? It's pretty severe consequences for not getting up and doing something. And it feels as though that's what the fear is here. The fear is maybe I didn't put enough work in, or maybe I can't put enough work in, or maybe somebody won't put enough work in. It's whatever's keeping you behind the 9 wands, behind the fear wall. The fear of hard work maybe on a relationship. Look, I feel like when you come out of this feeling of being alone, I don't necessarily know that this is really, well, maybe it is a little bit. For some of you, maybe you still will be scared that to put in the hard work because you always get hurt. That's what it feels like. 5 swords, 8 of cups. Page of wands. You're going to be getting a message from somebody that you had words with and then parted from. Feels like there is a message coming to you, Taurus. Taurus, I think that people hold you in high esteem. And they see you as very intelligent. You could have air in the chart, but you don't have to be. You don't have to have air anywhere in your chart. But this is the energy of high intelligence. And, for me, it's like a judge or a magistrate or someone who uses that kind of energy to benefit everybody else. So you could be someone who's one of those people. Maybe you're not a light worker. Maybe you're someone who's got the self-esteem to help others out because you are a lawyer or a judge or a magistrate, someone who can help people out. And that's why people might value your opinion. They come to you for clarity, for honesty, and for truth. They come to you for sometimes, they need triumph, or they need to win something, or they know that you're always going to be honest with them and give them the honest goods. And that's why people want to speak with you, I think. I feel like it's something, I think I'm going on about it because I think it's something you do for a living. Or if you don't, I think that this is what you should be doing for a living. And the fact that you're Taurus and you're very logical and grounded is really a great pairing with Aquarius energy. Look at the 8 of Wands. It feels like someone is, so for some of you, this could be a message that you're sending. But if you are the Empress, this is a message you are receiving, because the Empress does not chase. There is some sort of message about love coming to you. Somebody has seen something from your side. The Hanged Man energy is telling me that it's been quiet between you, I think. I feel like somebody has been surrendering, like, I don't really even know what to do in this situation anymore. I feel lonely too. It feels like somebody, the Hanged Man, maybe Piscean energy, is, it feels like I now see it from the other side. I see it from their side. Maybe that's you, maybe that's them. I think you're going to have an opportunity to tell this person that you now see it from their side. Look at that. Orphaned is next to the Hermit. I want to say that's probably how you deal with conflict, that you go within, and that's a trauma response. Yeah, I want to say that you are someone who goes within in order to find a solution to whatever it is that you don't have the wisdom about anymore. I think you've been doing it a lot lately, and that's why you feel orphaned. I want to say that people are starting to understand why you are. Like why you are orphaned. Some of you could be completely and have nobody. I feel like being in the Hermit mode is what is changing your life. So if you've been feeling lonely or orphaned for a couple of years, it feels like, or even a while, it doesn't have to be a couple of years, maybe a year. I feel like there is, this energy is you've gained so much wisdom while you've been by yourself without other people. It's literally changed your life. And now you can take your wisdom into the future, right? There's love here. It feels like you love differently now because you've worked on it. You've gone into the Hermit mode and you've worked on it, right? So now you love differently. Maybe this is, now I realize that the Nine of Wands, I can put down these damn burdens. All I got to do is wait for the end of the cycle and then I can love again. That's what it feels like to me. Tell me why, not why, but tell me what the challenge is for the week ahead. Or for the time ahead. I don't really even know how far in advance this is for some of you. The challenge is going to be your stability. Look, it's really a lot of earth energy, right? There's fire here, but we do have a lot of earth. I feel like the King of Pentacles is Taurus, but also Virgo and Capricorn in a general read. I feel like it almost feels like the person who's seeing it from your side is someone who might be a king. So for some of you, the King of Pentacles is a person, and that's going to be your challenge for the week ahead. This person is the one who's been seeing it from your side, or flip it, right? You could be seeing it from someone else's side. Either way, I do believe you're getting communication. Tell me about this communication. This person has a lot of feelings for you. The Two of Cups is here. There's no way that they don't. And I think that they've been thinking about you for a long time. I think that they know you're the person that will change their lives. Could be more than one. We could be talking about someone who has kids. I said lives. Eight of Wands. Tell me what the conversation's about, please. The Devil. That hard conversation we had back there. For some of you, it was a hard conversation. Somebody's been thinking obsessively about that very truthful and honest conversation you had. This person's calling because they feel confident. This person could be a business owner. You know, you have a certain amount of confidence at the Nine of Pentacles. You know how to make your own money. You pay your own bills. You bought your own house. Like there's a certain amount of confidence that comes with the Nine of Pentacles. I feel like this, the person that's calling is the Nine of Pentacles. And I feel like they're just looking for the one pentacle. For the 10, right? I don't think that they're going to let you say no. I think that somebody is going to communicate with you and let you know about their feelings. It might not be off the bat, but I feel like you already know that. The Hanged Man is Piscean energy. I feel like you already know that this person's going to call, but you're just wondering when it's going to happen. This stuff ends up great at the end here. It looks like we're really working on love. We're working on deep love and trying not to be afraid of it. And both of us have learned wisdom, and now we're coming back together. Tell me what we figured out in the hermit mode. What we figured out in hermit mode is that when you're silent, it just gets worse. Yeah. I feel like the Knight of Swords, or sorry, the Page of Swords being in the reverse is, I don't have an understanding of, I feel like when you're quiet, it's like I don't have any understanding. I'm trying to be more brave. I'm trying not to be so pessimistic about the future. It's got to stop. I think that the Nine of Swords and the Five of Pentacles is telling me that there is silence in the worry, and I feel like somebody's doing it alone. There's silence in the worry. We're not talking, but someone here, I think, is sort of trying to formulate the words, it feels like. I'm not sure what to say, and that's why it's quiet. So I want to say, whether that's you or them, somebody is in hermit mode trying to formulate the words because they know that there's silence here. And if it stays silent, it's only going to get worse. Because we're so close to a resolution here, right? Nine of Wands and the Nine of Swords. We're so close to ending the cycle here. I think you need to close the cycle, like have the talk about whatever it is that you need to talk about, or whatever it is, or whomever it is who you had harsh words with. Yeah, it's going to work out fine. Look at that. Yeah, there's going to be a reunion here. You're going to be fine. 3 cups, I'm just going to be honest, cups are months, and that could be 3 months. We've got Gemini energy here. We've got Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. We've got Capricorn here. Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius. There is a love here that is going to change your life. Whoever you are. There's a love here. It's a life-changing love. And just because it's been silent, it doesn't mean that it's over. It just means that, you know, the GPS is on and the universe is in recalibration. Be patient, my friends. I know you don't like the P word, neither do I. I'm going to go for now. Love you guys. Bye-bye.